Halloween's creeping in fast, and you know what that means. Ghosts, ghouls, and cursed vibes thick in the air. So, what better time to show some love to the spooky, the strange, and the straight-up spectral? I'm talking ghost types that deserve way more spotlight than they've ever gotten. In this video, I'm flipping the script on some of my favorite ghost Pokémon, giving them baby forms and final evolutions they've never had. Yet, but absolutely should. So, grab your candy, kill the lights, and let's get haunting. First up, Spiritomb. This ghost dark type is literally 108 wicked souls jammed into a cursed keystone. No exaggeration. It got sealed away ages ago for being too mischievous. Generation 4 gave us the concept, but no evolution. And honestly, Spiritomb feels like the middle child of a 3-stage line. So, I'm giving it both a baby form and a final form. For its baby form, I call it Whisprone, the Whisper Core Pokémon. The name's a mashup of whisper and stone, hinting at eerie murmurs sealed inside a cracked keystone shard. Whisprone's made of 36 souls, each whispering in forgotten tongues. Not curses yet, just raw emotion, regret, envy, sorrow. It floats low, trailing mist, drawn to abandoned places and lingering grief. It's searching for the other 2 fragments, each holding 36 more souls. Only when all 108 reunite does it evolve into Spiritomb. Its standard ability is Infiltrator, but I gave it a custom one called Soul Static. When Whisprone gets hit by a status move, like Will-O-Wisp, Taunt, Thunderwave, it releases a burst of spectral static. The attacker's next move drops to -1 priority, unless it's already boosted. Triggers once per switch-in. Basically, it absorbs your bad vibes and throws them right back. Now for Spiritomb's final evolution, Wraithgrave. The Unleashed Mischief Pokémon. The name's a straight-up blend of Wraith and Grave. Wraithgrave evolves when Spiritomb's keystone shatters. All 108 spirits break free and manifest as ghostly limbs, arms that lash, grab, and toy with the living. But it's not just about revenge anymore. These spirits want fun, twisted, chaotic fun. Wraithgrave roams the world like a haunted archive of mischief. No stone, no seal, no rules. It keeps pressure and Infiltrator, but I gave it a new ability called Soul Grasp. When hit by a contact move, the attacker becomes soulbound for 3 turns. They can't switch out, and their speed drops by 1 stage. If they faint while soulbound, Wraithgrave heals 25% HP. It's like those ghostly arms reach out and don't let go. Next up, the one that stares into the abyss and grins back. Sableye. This sneaky little ghost dark type's got gem-like eyes and a mischievous grin. It lurks in caves, munches on minerals, and loves messing with trainers. With that creepy stare and shadowy movements, it's got major gremlin energy. So imagine if Sableye had a baby form. I call it Dim-Eye, the Gem Imp Pokémon. The name's a mix of dim for the shadowy energy and eye to keep that Sableye flavor. Dim-Eye's born deep in gem caverns, drawn to the shimmer of precious stones. It eats gems like Sableye, but it also hoards some, believing they hold memories. Its eyes are raw, uncut crystals that flicker with ghostly light. It mimics gem sparkle to lure prey or play tricks, often vanishing into walls when startled. Its standard ability is Frisk, but I gave it a custom one called Gem Snare. When Dim-Eye enters battle, it identifies the opponent's held item, like Frisk. But if it's gem-related, like Hardstone or similar, Dim-Eye traps it in spectral crystal, blocking its activation for 3 turns. It's a nod to Dim-Eye's obsession with shiny objects. Now for Sableye's final stage, I call it Obscure-Eye, the Veiled Gem Pokémon. The name comes from obscure, meaning hidden, mysterious, misleading, and eye, keeping the gem motif alive. Obscure-Eye evolves when Sableye consumes a ton of precious gems over time. Its forehead gem glows like a miner's headlamp, lighting up pitch-black tunnels and dazzling foes. I actually based it on the Mookie, a goblin-like miner spirit from Andean mythology. Obscureye's claws are still razor-sharp, but it uses the gem in its forearm like a pickaxe, burrowing through rock to uncover hidden treasures. It keeps Stall and Prankster, but I gave it a new ability called Refraction Veil. When Obscureye enters battle, it creates a refraction field for 3 turns. Status moves used by opponents have a 50% chance to target a random Pokémon, including allies in doubles. And light-based moves, like Dazzling Gleam, Flash Cannon, Aurora Beam, power drops by 30%. It mirrors the lore, bending light, confusing foes, and punishing greed.
Last but not least, Dhelmise.
This ghost grass type from Generation 7 is known as the Sea Creeper Pokémon. It looks like a haunted anchor tangled in seaweed, powered by eerie energy. No pre-evo, no final form yet. So let's have fun making one. Its baby form? I call it Perigge, the hooked soul Pokémon. The name's a blend of perish and rig in between, following Dhelmise's naming style. Perigge is said to be the fragmented soul of a drowned sailor who possessed a strand of seaweed and now clings to a salvage hook. The hook acts as both anchor and weapon, a symbol of its unresolved past. It floats near shipwrecks, whispering to rusted metal and tangled ropes. Drawn to nautical debris, it's trying to rebuild its lost vessel, piece by haunted piece. Its standard ability is Steelworker, but I gave it a new one called Rust Call. When Perigge enters battle, Steel types lose 1 stage of defense for 3 turns. If a Steel type switches in, the effect reapplies. Doesn't stack or affect non-Steel types. It reflects Perigge's bond with rusted metal and salvage. Now for its final evolution. I call it Obowlivian, the Abyssal Bow Pokémon. The name's from Oblivion, evoking erasure, the abyss, and bow, the front of a ship. Obowlivian is the fully awakened ghost ship, formed when Dhelmise merges with the bow of a pirate vessel. The mast and shattered hull now threaded with sentient seaweed. It doesn't guard wreckage anymore, it becomes it. Its whole body's like a haunted wreck, drifting through the fog, stitched together with grief, rust, and revenge. Seaweed moves like muscle through busted wood, and act as sails that flap even when the wind's dead. They say it grabs onto ships and yanks them straight into the abyss, dragging them down into forgotten memories. It keeps Steelworker, but I gave it a new ability called Keel Howl. When Obowlivian enters battle, the opposing team gets hit with Keel Howl for 4 turns. During that time, all opposing Pokémon have a 10% chance to flinch when using a move. Sound-based moves like Boom Burst, Hyper Voice, Snarl fail. And Ghost-type moves used by Obowlivian get +1 priority. It's the eerie groan of a ship's keel dragging through cursed waters, a spectral warning that disorients and silences. Even voices falter in its presence. And that's the squad for now. Baby Mons, final forms, and some cursed abilities to spice up your ghost types. If you're vibing with this spooky remix, smash that subscribe button, like, share, and drop your pick for the next ghost evolution in the comments. I'm Mercury Ball, and I'll catch you in the next one.